Hello, fantastic Blair 6th graders. I am going to lead you today through what we're going to be doing in class as a lab activity. So I'm going to show this at the beginning of class, and you can always go back and rewatch it to understand kind of what I was asking you to do if you have questions later, or if you were absent, you can watch this. So while you're watching this, you might hear some strange sounds in the background. Lukey the Wonder Dog. Can you see him? He's right there. He injured his paw, so he's wearing this giant donut around his neck, and so he's spending a lot of time sleeping. And it turns out that when he sleeps, he snores. So I'm sorry, there's going to be snoring in the background. So today what you're going to be doing is you're going to be thinking about the Earth. You're going to be thinking about the shape of the Earth, and you're going to be thinking about how sunlight strikes the Earth. So we are going to use as our model of the Earth today, I'm going to be asking those of you who have phones to actually take them out in class. We're going to be using the flashlight. So the flashlight, as you can see, is very bright. So if I shine this on the globe, there's just light everywhere, light everywhere. There's too much light from this flashlight. So I've taken some little bits of cardboard. You see that tiny hole? I've put a little tiny hole in it. And you're going to put that over the flashlight. So there's still bright light coming out, but now the light's only coming out that tiny hole. So I have some tape here. And when you're doing this, don't put tape on the lens of your flashlight. Don't put tape on anything, any special part of your flashlight. You just want to hold it in place there. So you see, I've got that bright light coming out. There we are. And now, when I hold my globe up, there's North America, a bit of a drawing of a line on it, but you can see if I hold it close now, look at that. I've limited how much light can come out. So here it is, and we're going to think about the sunlight where it strikes in the tropical areas near the equator, and how the sun strikes up closer to the poles. So take a look here, see if you can see there. Now I'm just going to move my flashlight straight up. I'm not going to change the shape of where I'm putting the flashlight, or change the angle. I'm going to keep the angle the same. So there's how light is striking the equator, and there's how light is striking up by the poles. So again, equator, poles. Can you see how that changes? Equator, poles. Equator, poles. So when I'm holding it up here, that's how much area it covers. When I hold it down here, that's how much area it covers. So in class, you're going to be working with a partner or a group, and I'm going to give you some graph paper. I don't know if you're going to get a piece this big or a little bit smaller, and I'm going to ask you to tape it over the equator on these inflatable globes. The equator is sort of a dotted line. And you're going to tape this on. One of you is going to hold the globe. You're going to need like 3 people here. One person's going to hold the globe. One person is going to have a pencil, and one person's going to hold the flashlight. And as best as you can, all 3 of you kind of being in the same space, you're going to hold this. You see how I'm holding it? I'm going to give you a ruler in class, about 3 centimeters away, and I want you to circle the part that's lit up really bright. Okay? You're going to circle that, and then you're going to do the same thing, except you're on a different piece of paper. I'm just moving this one. You're going to put this one up by the poles, and same thing. Hold it straight. Go from here, and then go straight up, and you're going to draw a circle around the space that's lit up now. And then you're going to compare the two. And we're going to think about what that means. So, that is what we're going to be doing today. Can't wait to hear what your observations are.